Good morning from Turtle Hill Homestead. So this morning I was watching a video for education purposes on the Abundance Plus app. Anyway, I was just sitting there and I was like, we've been homesteading for 4 years now and I still have so much to learn. But it came to my mind that there are so many of my friends that really just don't understand how this works. I still don't understand, but I'm learning every single day for over 4 years now. I post a lot of the cute stuff, the pictures of, stuff growing, the cabbage and the pig and the chickens and the clover in the valley and all these things and the eggs and, the beef that we bought the other day. Point is, I post a lot of the awesome, positive, wonderful things, but do you know about the hard stuff? So like we had this crazy freeze last night, right? And I had already uncovered all my stuff. But there's a few things left from the fall garden. They're still growing and they probably didn't have to be covered, but I would rather protect my investment, which is a lot of time, a lot of sweat equity. So anyway, so I'm out here pulling plastic. So yeah, I got to come out here when it's still cold and uncover my plants. But today, I'm pulling all the plastic out of here completely. And yeah, this is not your cute little homesteading video. This is Chandra grunting. Pulling the plastic out of the garden. And I'll spend the next 10 or 15 minutes getting it all folded up and put in my greenhouse. And that's not even the hard work. That's just frustrating. But it's insurance. It's insurance to protect the investment of growing our own food. Yeah, the fall garden is almost done. And I'm about to have to come in here and pull some weeds, cut that grass out, add mulch, harvest the rest of the fall garden, and start over for spring. But you know what's amazing is not having to go buy all this stuff at the grocery store. It's like just an amazing feeling. It truly is. So, one more thing. So, yes, homesteading is a lot of physical work. But during that physical work, when you're really focused on the land and the soil and the seed and the plants and growing, there's this sound. You hear it? The sound of God's amazing creation. We're getting back to where it all started, in the garden. Toby and I didn't start this homestead because it's cute. We didn't start it because it's like the new fad or it is, jump on the bandwagon thing. This is something that he and I have dreamed of our whole life before we even knew each other. I was a little girl watching Little House on the Prairie and and thinking about how amazing it would be. But it happened later in life. And, due to choices, previous marriages, Marine Corps. My husband was in the Marine Corps. We never really lived out where we could do this. But looking back, even even if you just have a little corner lot or a yard, you can still do a small scale of this. This right here is in every single one of our hearts and souls. It's in yours. It might be pushed down deep somewhere because you've just never experienced it. You've never been a part of something like this. You may have seen it on TV, or you may have come across a video about it on Facebook or social media somewhere, YouTube. But it's in you. Growing your own food, raising your own meat, it's in your heart. God put it there. He created us with a lot of purpose. A lot of purpose. And one of those things was to care for his creation, to take care of it, to have authority over the animals that he created, to care for them the way he cares for us. And then in that caring for, in that working the soil, feeding the animals, giving them fresh water every day, taking care of them, feeding them properly, planting the seed, creating the compost, not wasting anything. Through that, we are richly blessed with healthy, nutrient-dense food for our hearts, our minds, our soul, our bodies. It is I feel like it's a form of worship to him for us to homestead, to farm, to whatever you want to call it. It's a form of worship to take care of what he has blessed us with. And you get out here in the morning, in the quiet of the morning, and the birds singing their morning song of worship to their creator, and the chickens clucking in the background, and the roosters crowing, and the dogs barking, and the kitty cats meowing, and the pig oinking, and the wind blowing through the trees, and the sun shining. It's just, when you get out here and you turn off everything else and you just be out here with your creator, it brings healing to the soul. I could go on all day and tell you how wonderful this is. I love this life. There are days when I'm overwhelmed. I'm like, well, today's one of them. Every day is an overwhelming day. I've got weeds to pull and seeds to start and seeds to up pot from the little seedling trays up into bigger cups. I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about all the things I need to do. I need to do laundry and dishes. Lots of things to do. But in that, all those things I have to do, thank God. Thank God I have all these things to do, because we are supposed to be busy about our Father's work. And one of those works is cultivating the land, taking care of what he has blessed us with, caring for the animals. It's all part of his plan. My dream is to one day be able to be so successful on this homestead that we can feed others, that we can teach others, that we can share in the abundance of our education, of the wisdom that we gain, the food that we grow. I want to share in that abundance. But anyway, the point is, if this touches your heart in any way, form, or fashion, message me, because I want to share what God has taught me, and what this land has taught me, and what my husband has taught me, and what I've learned from others in my life that helped point me in this direction. I want to share that with you, and I want to point you in that direction. Even if you live on a little 1/4 acre lot in a subdivision, you can do a miniature version of this. And I want to encourage you to do so. It's so important. So, anyway, I love y'all. And Jesus loves you. And if you didn't know that already, I'd love to tell you more. Y'all have a blessed day.